Good morning, Rotarians. Thank you for joining us. This club meeting is called to order. Very shortly here, I'll be sharing my screen and leading us through another fun-filled presentation to direct the conversation. Periodically, I'll bring my screen share down so we can see each other's beautiful and friendly faces and have more dialogue. Family and friends are always welcome to attend our club meetings, so don't hesitate to invite someone like your phlebotomist. Feel free to speak out as you would in an in-person club meeting, but if you're not using your microphone, be sure to put yourself on mute, or maybe I'll do it at the cost of a club fine. Hot dog, everybody. Welcome to the Fortuna Sunrise Rotary Club meeting for January 27th, 2021. Big number 30 of my presidential year. We have an amazing Rotary Club, and I am so very thankful to be a part of it. And at this time, I'd introduce any guests, but it looks like just a whole bunch of super awesome people that are in our Rotary Club. So thank you for coming. We'll keep moving then, shall we? Why not? All right. So at this time, we typically be doing the flag salute, but since the meeting's virtual, I've been doing American history lessons. So did you know that on this day in 1967, the Outer Space Treaty was signed, which banned the placing of nuclear weapons and any other weapon of mass destruction in the orbit of Earth. And it was signed by 60 countries in the world, including two of the most important superpowers at the time, and that was the Soviet Union and the United States of America, who both had large space exploration programs and large nuclear programs. This was an important treaty because if any country were to place nuclear weapons or any other weapons of mass destruction in orbit, no country in the world would be safe. Also, today, kind of sad news, but also a long time ago, well, maybe not that long, was the year my mom was born. Today marks the day that the founder of Rotary, Paul Harris, passed away, 1947. And inspirational message this morning will be done by Frank Ramos. Frank.
Morning, everybody. As Rotarians, let's continue to be mindful of opportunities to render our services to fellow citizens and to our communities, always keeping in mind the enduring values of life and exerting our efforts on those things which future generations can build with confidence. Let's continue to strive to work with each other to make this a better world.
So much so. Thank you, Frank. That's why we're here, right? Make this place just a little bit better. And Bob Judavine, you said the highlight of your week would be doing the 4-way test. So let's get it underway, my friend.
Of the things we think, say, or do, is it the truth? Is it fair to all concerned? Will it build goodwill and better friendships? And is it beneficial to all concerned?
Hot dog. Thank you so much. Thank you. Brilliant display. That's past president material right there, huh? Backpacks for Kids, which is our partnership with Food for People. This week we've got Keith Borges as well as Don Jewett and Sal. They both signed up. Thank you, gentlemen. Last week, I should say. And next week, February 3rd, we have Buster and Lori Garrison as well as Rick Sinner. And maybe we'll pull down the screen share and see if there's a little dictionary update from Mr. Keith Borges. I'm putting you on the spot here, Keith.
There we go. There we go. Okay, it's challenging sometimes at 7 in the morning. So yes, we do have an update. Kurt Weiss and I picked up all the books from the Ferndale Fairgrounds last week, and they are here mostly in my office. They're in the process of being labeled. I ran out of the adhesive labels, and I'm expecting another shipment of those today or tomorrow. But we do have some books that are ready to be delivered, and Carrie Anderson will be taking a group out to Hydesville at some point here later this week. Angela Johnson will be delivering the Riedel and Scotia books, which are ready. My wife took the group out to Cuddyback, where she teaches, and those books actually got delivered on Monday. She said she saw kids leaving on Monday afternoon with their books, you know, proudly in the air. So I'll have the rest of the books so it's mainly the Fortuna schools that we're going to need some folks to get the books to them. Again, we're not really doing the full presentations, but still we'll need some folks to help with delivering the books here in Fortuna to Ambrosini and to Walker Elementary and to New Life Christian. And actually Steve Garrison will be taking the ones to Redwood Prep. I'll be bringing the books to him this afternoon. So so we should have the rest of the books for Fortuna ready by the end of this week or this weekend, certainly. So if next week there are a few Rotarians that can handle that, just give me a call or an email and we'll get you set up.
Keith, I can take them to New Life Christian.
Who said that?
Seth will take them to New Life Christian. I got
Okay.
that.
Got it. Got it.
What about mine, Keith? Have you got mine?
Which ones?
Bridgeville.
You know, Bridgeville, yeah, I know, Scott, that is your special school, and they have not been back in contact with me. So I don't know. Yeah, I'll give them a call though, and I will get those set for you, and I'll let you know when they're ready. So
Yeah.
Rick will do Walker, Keith.
you will do Walker?
Yeah.
Okay. There's about, those are, Walker and Ambrosini, of course, are the biggest schools. There's about 50 books for each of those. So, you know, it's 13 or 14 boxes of 4. So, but we have a hand cart here to help you load them, and we should be good to go.
Keith,
Need help with Ambrosini, Keith, I'll take care of that for you.
Okay. All right. Great. Sounds like we're covered. So when they're all ready to go, when all the labels have been attached this weekend, I'll send you guys emails so that you know.
Amazing.
Perfect.
Look at that. That's people of action right there. Oh, we need a couple folks to do this. Bat, bat, bat. Boom. Done. Work's done.
Yep. That's a good deal.
Thank you so much, Keith.
You bet.
The folks that stepped up, and thanks for the people that are already kind of in the wings ready to do this. So
That's a group effort. We appreciate it.
awesome. Well, so each week I've been doing a little bit of art history, looking at artists, either contemporary or from the past, going into a little bit of their work, and then having a Rotarian from our club talk about the artwork and their words. So this week we're going to feature the artwork of Tyler Balloon. Oh, and I spelled his name wrong. Goodness. There's 2 L's in there, Rios. Forgive me. Tyler Balloon is a Jersey City-based artist whose work concentrates on a close analysis of issues on everyday life, creating a commentary on those issues while also connecting it to scripture. He creates life-size and larger-than-life paintings of people of color portrayed as characters in the Bible. His work plays on the roles of power that has been presented in art history, making people of color the central focus of his stories and as God's chosen people, bringing the stories of scripture to life and also bringing the issues we face to the surface. Our pain has been embedded in deep layers of despair and familiarity, and by painting this and bringing exposure to these problems, he's creating work that represents the pain of all people of color. And here we've got some gorgeous paintings here. Tyler's a college graduate. He's actually working in these really cool, in Jersey City, they have these art cubicles set up where you can get a grant and be like an artist of residence there. And they also helped him through his college. But we've got some of these life-size paintings. I think it's interesting too that both of his parents were pastors too. So obviously there was a lot of religious upbringing in his work. But I just love the sense of lighting in it, really cool, luscious tones on his characters. You know, obviously people are a focal point in a lot of his work. And so I'm also going to show, because some of them are directly represented to classic religious paintings of the past. I'm going to kind of do a dive into kind of comparing paintings side by side. So here we've got Madonna and Child by Tyler Balloon on the left, and then Duccio, which is a 13th century painter. the painting of Duccio is one of the many pictorials of Mary and the baby Jesus, but this is probably one of the most well-known and older classic versions of it, around 13th century. So you can see similar composition, but things that he updated a little bit, changed a little bit to kind of put his own flavor onto it. So, and you can tell, I mean, once you get into art history, you really start looking at the different centuries and how they painted human beings, right? The anatomical structure of them, how much it's improved over the last, 700 years. We understand how bodies are composed a lot stronger than we did way back in the past. So it's really cool to see the juxtaposition of the two pieces. All right. Okay. Can I go to the next slide? Yes, I can. So Faith, his main object is to shine light on issues, but also connecting it to God's word. So painting has always been a tool to express everyday experiences, whether it be good or bad. It was documented to let people know that that there was a situation and the experience existed. People of color issues have sometimes been swept under the rug, even sometimes very often. And some people just don't take notice to what's going on. So Tyler is calling as an artist to pinpoint problems, bringing them to the forefront. His work sparks a dialogue on these issues. And he's also informing individuals who have never been through these experiences. His paintings show how God can be seen in everyday experiences, and also show how people of color face the same persecution as the early saints in scriptures, giving a shape to his Christian faith. And you see it through the works, his work that are throughout the world. So some beautiful pieces here where he's kind of taken these religious contexts and made them more modern. We've got a baptism there on the left-hand side, and some people kind of, dealing with death or persecution through the other paintings there. So beautiful, beautiful, very colorful, very vibrant colors. And we'll do one last one of these side by sides. This is Saint Sebastian by Tyler Balloon, and the early one is from Sodoma, which was in 15th century. And Saint Sebastian was killed during a Roman emperor's persecution of Christians at that time. And so you can see the body structure is very similar. The way that the head is kind of cocked to the side, the arms pulled to the back. He's throwing nods to all these classical paintings, yet bringing it into a way more modern tone. So just gorgeous. And I like the abstract background that he's got going on the painting on the left. Anyway, I love Tyler's work. There's tons of it if you want to check it out online. Let's go to the last slide where we call on a Rotarian to take a look at some of his work and maybe tell us what their words on it. I think I'm going to call on Rotarian Carrie Anderson this morning. Carrie, you there?
Hi, Simon.
Hey, I don't think you.
Why, but I had an idea you were going to call on me today.
Yeah, did you? Okay. Well, so this painting's called Temptation, and tell me about it. Critique, discuss, interpret. Tell me what you think.
Well, I like the use of his contrasting colors. You have that stark white background, and then the kind of the red, it looks like a blanket behind the man in black. And so I like the use of his colors there. And of course, to me, the man in black is representing the temptation, this dark figure kind of, you got the devil on one shoulder and the angel on the other shoulder kind of thing. And, I think as it goes along with the theme of the rest of his work, maybe in his culture, kind of it's common for there to be a lot of temptation to, do things maybe not the right way. And so I think that's being represented by that mask that's being held out there. And yeah, I like his work. I think it's really interesting. And I love the contrast with his modern take on all of these other classical paintings. Pretty cool.
Yeah, man, Carrie, that was outstanding. Goodness.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, it's so awesome hearing different Rotarians speak about artwork. I know some of us struggle with it and some of us just really excel. Carrie, you did a fantastic job. I'm gonna let you off easy. How about only $5 this morning? How about that?
Sounds good.
All right. Thank you so much. Hey, since we're doing some old school religious art, how about what art piece sold for the most money? And we're going to do some some classic faith-based paintings here. And let's see, who am I gonna call on? Let's see, I called on Pete last week. Let's see, I'm going through the list here to see who I got. How about Keith Borges? You there, buddy? Still?
Yes, I am still here. Still here.
Still here. What do you think? Which one of these sold for the most money? Do you think it was 1, 2, or 3?
I am going to go with number 1.
Number 1. Beautiful painting there by Hans Holbein, and that sold for 75 million. But
that's pretty good.
Yeah, pretty darn good, but not the biggest seller.
Oh,
unfortunately.
yeah.
So $5 fine for you there, Keith.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. Let's see, who else do we have here? How about
number 2? It's by Da Vinci.
Yeah, number 2 is by Da Vinci. That's true. Don, do you want to just jump in here and say that was the one, maybe, that sold for the most?
I'm gonna go with number 2.
Number 2. Yeah, well, why not? Let's let Don just jump in there because he pinpointed the artist there. Yes, by Da Vinci, and that sold for $450 million. And that is our winner today, Don. So good work. Nice eye.
Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Let's see. I'm going to pull down the screen share. And since we don't have a program this week, I thought we'd do something kind of fun and different. Why not? Let's switch things up. I thought we'd do a little trivia. Okay. Now this will obviously be, it's in Zoom, so it'll be a little hard to orchestrate how we're going to do this. But I'm gonna fire off a couple of trivia questions. I'm gonna keep track of who's winning, and whoever gets the most correct answers here will get 100 Paul Harris Fellow points. All right, 100 Paul Harris Fellow points up for grabs. Let's see. How will we indicate if you've got, instead of just speaking over the top of each other? Should we raise hands, throw up reactions? How about reactions? Is that pretty good? Everybody know how to do that? Do something like this or that, right? Maybe give it a test. If you've never done it before, throw up a reaction. Show me your...
The advanced.
Yeah, it should be on the bottom of your screen. There's a little thing that says reactions. I see a lot of people lighting them up. Good, good, good. All right, so get your buzzers ready, all right? Okay.
How do you take the reaction off?
If you use the reaction, the hand will stay up forever unless you lower it. The reaction will just go down after a certain amount of time.
Okay.
Okay. And help me if I don't see, as I'm reading it, help me if I do not see who put the reaction up first, okay? We'll go in the honor-based system here. All right, first trivia question of the day. Which country consumes the most ice cream per capita? I think I saw Steve go up there first and then Heck next. Steve.
You have to unmute.
Italy.
Italy. Ah, good guess, but incorrect. Heck. He's like, I was going to go Italy too, man.
Sweden.
Sweden, also not it. I'll give you a hint. It's not in Europe. How about that?
I've got a guess.
Okay, Don.
It's the United States.
The United States, also not correct, but I'll give you one last hint. How about this? They do speak English there. So not in Europe, not the United States, but they speak English there. Frank Ramos.
Australia.
Australia is also incorrect. Ooh. And they must really love ice cream there. Walt.
Second guess then.
Well,
New Zealand.
Oh, hold up. Walt, what was that, Walt?
Walt guesses Canada.
Canada, incorrect. And Don, I'll give it to you there because you spoke out there. New Zealand is correct. Yeah, so Don Jewett's got 1 point on his tally now. Watch out.
Seems like Don keeps cutting in line.
I know, he better watch it
in there.
Remember that.
A well-beloved Rotary tradition.
And he doesn't bring enough gum for the rest of us.
Is it beneficial for all concerned, Don?
Don, tell Kanini not to worry about it.
Okay, next trivia question. What does the company name IBM stand for? Carrie, I think, went up there first.
International Business Machine.
Boom. Like it ain't no thing but a chicken wing. I love it. I love it. Right out the gate. Correct. Okay. Next one. Which animal has 10 hearts? 10 hearts. Is that Greg with the hand up there? No? Oh, yes. Greg. Dr. Greg Bartle.
The hand was up from the last question.
Oh, okay. Carrie, I see a hand up.
I'm going to go with earthworm.
Earthworm. You're correct, sir. Look at that. Dr. Greg in there with earthworm. Yeah, okay. So we've got a tie board, 1, 1, 1, and 1. Let's see. Name, this one's going to be a little bit more challenging, maybe, unless you're a sports fan. Name 5 professional major U.S. sports teams that use lions, tigers, or bears in their team names. And I couldn't answer this. Don.
I thought Sal was up first.
Oh, was he? Don's muted anyway. How about Sal?
What were the category? Okay, so Detroit Tigers, Detroit Lions, Chicago Bears.
Yep. 2 more.
What were the categories?
Lions, Tigers, and Bears. Oh my.
So we got Detroit Lions, Detroit Tigers, and it's major sports teams.
Does it have to be professional or could it be college?
5 professional major U.S. sports teams.
Professional U.S.
U.S.
Lions, Tigers, and yeah, I know. Lions, Tigers, and Bears.
Oh my.
Oh.
Time.
Is Grizzly a bear?
Grizzly is a bear. Yes.
Oh,
Sure.
well, I
Chicago
thought
Cubs.
it had to be, yeah, it's Cincinnati Bengals.
Okay. Okay, there's one more.
Chicago Cubs.
Yep.
Oh, ooh, who should we give that to?
Or the Memphis
I'll-
Grizzlies?
Should we split it half and half? Half a point to Sal, half a point to Rick there?
I'm sorry, I thought it had to be Lions, Tigers, or Bears, not.
A Cub is a bear.
There's a bear, so.
Cub is a Bears, Grizzlies.
No, I thought
In the wildlife division of this, of Humboldt Redwoods?
I thought it had to be those exact words.
I see. I'll try to clarify more. And you know what? I'm feeling
Hey,
generous.
Sal.
I'll give you
Hey,
both.
Sal, if it isn't an owl, don't give a hoot.
No.
Kanini will take the fine.
Okay, here we go. Next trivia question. Next trivia question. This actress, the daughter of famous Hitchcock film actress Tippi Hedren, grew up with pet lions. So once again, she's the daughter of famous Hitchcock film actress Tippi Hedren, and she grew up with pet lions. Frank Ramos.
Melanie Griffith.
Correct. Dang.
No, I think people are screen sharing in order to Google to answer these questions.
Hey, you know, I won't hold it against anybody. Let's see.
Hey, Frank, that answer was for the birds.
It was for the birds.
How about this one?
Can you please mute Ross?
I don't know if I have that power right now. This is fun, you guys. The forget-me-not is the official flower of which U.S. state?
California.
No, that's the poppy.
No, I just want to forgive me, not California.
Oh, okay. Harry.
Alaska?
That is it. Alaska. 2 points on the board for Carrie. She's
I
become.
had help from my husband, but
Hey, take it where
I'll
you
take
can
it
get
anyway.
it. Take it where you can get it. All right. Finish this quote from Mark Twain. The human race has one really effective weapon, and that is blank.
Blank is about right answer.
Don Jewett.
The brain.
Nope. Dr. Greg Bartle.
The pen.
Incorrect. Carrie.
Laughter.
Laughter, correct. Yes, yes.
The husband strikes again.
Oh man, you guys gotta catch up. Women power in the house right now. I love it. I love it. Okay. A dodecahedron has how many sides? Dr. Greg Bartle.
12.
Yes, correct. Comeback kid, he's getting in there. 2 points for Greg, 3 for Carrie. Let's see. What is the national animal of Scotland? I'll give you a hint. It's a fantasy creature. It doesn't really exist. Carrie?
Unicorn.
It is the unicorn. Oh, you are on fire this morning. Gosh, now I need to, when COVID's over, when we have a trivia night, I know who I'm bringing with me. Let's see. Let's do what, 2 or 3 more? You guys having fun? Maybe?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it. How many keys does a classical piano have? Don,
88.
64.
Oh, I'm going to give it to Rick there. He got the correct answer. It's 88 keys. All right, Rick, doing good there. Oh, I put the point on the wrong one there. Okay. Let's see. Oh, here's an artist-based one. Which artist painted the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel? Frank Ramos.
Michelangelo.
Michelangelo, correct. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Which film started the Marvel Cinematic Universe? Came out in 2008. I see Chris Broadstock's got his hand up.
The Iron Man.
Correct, sir. Nerd power for the win. I love it. Thank you. Let's see. Let's see. What is the largest art festival in the world? Chris?
Burning Man.
No.
That's
all that
loose interpretation.
Yeah, totally. Aaron.
Basil?
Basil, also incorrect.
Oh.
Yeah, good guess though. Good guess. I wouldn't have gotten this one. How about I give it to you? I think people are scratching their heads. It's the Edinburgh Festival Fringe. There you go. Okay. 2 more, and then we'll call it good. Who was the first African-American player in American Major League Baseball? Don Jewett.
Hank Aaron.
Was not Hank Aaron. Carrie.
I was gonna say Hank Aaron.
Sal Kenichi.
Was American League was Larry Doby.
Larry Doby. No, according to this article or this trivia thing, not him either.
That's wrong then.
It must be. They've got it mentioned as Moses Fleet Walker. You know what? I'll just, because I'm feeling generous, I'll give you a point, Sal. I think you're still too far away to get to beat Carrie at this moment in time. One more for the prize. What year did women get the right to vote in the United States? Frank Ramos.
1922.
1922, close, but incorrect. Walt Giacomini.
1919.
1919, also close, but incorrect. Don Jewett, I thought I saw your hand up.
1932.
Incorrect. It's John Sapper.
1914.
Incorrect as well. Carrie Anderson.
1920.
1920 for the win.
Oh.
Carrie Anderson. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Light it up. Oh, that was amazing. So good job, Carrie. You got a total of 5 points this morning, and I think you had a good 3-point spread out of everybody. Excellent job. And Secretary Ross, if you could attribute 100 Paul Harris points to Carrie Anderson, that would be amazing. Thank you so much for playing, everybody. Let's see. Do I have anything else? Oh, I've got one last thing for you. One last thing. And then we'll probably call it a little early this morning. So let's see here. Okay. Here we go. So each week I've been featuring a Rotarian and drawing a caricature of them, talking a little bit about them. And I don't have a drawing again this week, but I do have something I wanted to brag about. So here it is. I was the featured artist in a magazine called CATE, the California Association of Teachers of English. So as English teachers, they have a ton of words. So this quarterly publication they put out is just a whole bunch of words. So they've been having artists be featured in it every quarter, and they get the cover and they get art throughout the book. So this particular issue is called Reading in a Pandemic. How did it suddenly become so difficult? And a cool little illustration that I did there. And in it, it's got a pictorial of one of the scrub nurses from the trip to Bangladesh that the club helped me go on. So thank you so very much, Rotarians. And, you know, a little write-up about myself. But what I wanted to highlight here was, look at this advertisement right here. He is currently the president of the Fortuna Sunrise Rotary Club. That's pretty special. I don't know how many issues. I'm assuming hundreds of issues all throughout the state of California going out there. That's big publicity for our humble little Rotary Club, isn't it? I mean, something like that.
Hundreds of issues.
Maybe thousands, probably tens of thousands, who knows? But I mean, getting press like that throughout the state, I mean, that's marketing. It's got to be worth a lot. I mean,
yeah, Simon, I'll even pay your $10 fine.
Oh, would you? Thanks, Steve. I love it. I love it. Ross, what do you think? I mean, you're in the marketing world. I mean, how much do you think that would be worth? I mean, advertisement like that.
Oh, like that, reaching that many eyeballs, I would say with a niche market of literary educators who will put it on their bottom of the pile and they'll get to it at the end of the year and throw it away. Yeah. I would say probably 17 cents.
17 cents. Okay. Let's see. And then
that's per issue, and at 100 issues, that would be $17.
That would be $17. And then if we times that by 10, that's like 170, right? I mean, just because you gotta, you know, you never know the vast potential. Let's see. And we've got 22 club members this morning. Let's see.
Are there any issues available locally, Simon?
Yeah, at my house. You'd have to stop by and get one. No, I don't know how you get one. It's actually, there's a PDF available online, so you could read the whole thing.
Can you send out the link to us?
Yeah, you bet. And you know what? How about, you know, I did my math there, $170 split by all the Rotarians that are here this morning, came out to about $7 each. I'm thinking, everybody that showed up this morning should chip in $5 besides Steve there, right? I mean, think about the mass effects of the ripples that our Rotary Club's going to get. I mean, I'm sure membership is just going to be skyrocketing.
There are several members that are in the Century Club, like Pete Fennell and Frank Ramos. And
okay. Well, you know, we'll let them get a free pass this morning. How's that sound? Ross is just like,
I think we should give it all to Steve Garrison, but that's all right.
No. Steve jumped in first. He's soaking up some of those Century Club members. I got to get you all closer. How are we doing as far as Century Club goes?
Pretty good. Don Jewett is only $10 away. Rick Center's $20 away. Aaron Dunn is $8 away.
Wow.
Yeah.
$8.
Kurt Weiss is $10 away. Heckwood is $15 away.
Oh man, we're doing great. Anybody really low?
Oh yeah. Let me see. Greg Barkdale is only he's 70 away.
Okay.
I thought I threw in $100 last month. How does that not count?
I thought you did too. Craig.
Oh, gosh.
Did you, to your Century Club, or did you say to Foundation or Polio?
I don't even know how all this works. so I'm not
Exactly.
available.
We got you. We got you.
So hey, Ross, that would be a good time to explain maybe
Sure.
Where funds go to for some of our new members who don't get it all. So
I think, and Bob Judavine chime in with me when we can. So what we do as a Century Club is monies that we raise within the club for ancillary things within club expenses for the club. So we, as a fun way to garner a little bit of revenue for club services and club things, we have the Century Club, and we try to make $100 per person per year, and that adds to our coffers. But when you give to the foundation or Polio Plus, that money is actually sent off to the foundation and Polio Plus, and you are given points toward your Paul Harris, but you don't receive points for the Century Club. So we have different ways of giving within the club. Fun way is the Century Club, and that ultimately provides for services that we need to pay for within the club.
And last month in December, there was also the contribution to the American Cancer Society's Seas Community Fund.
Yeah.
That a lot of us donated $100 to or more.
So yeah, Don makes a great point, and I think all of us need to be cognizant of it too, because it adds up quick, especially now with these virtual meetings, and you're not really pulling the money out of your wallet or putting the IOU in the tub, so to speak. So it's easy. It's really easy to be to add that onto the credit card, so to speak. So all the different ways that we give kind of have different implications, right? And so you get your Paul Harris points if you give to Foundation on Polio. The club is just, to get Ross that pink flamingo costume. And and then, the Seas, like we had the very specific, Seas Community Fund, it went directly to them. So the club didn't really see any of that money. Actually, the club matched all those givings. So, for every $100 you gave, the club gave $100. So when we ended up, I think the club members donated about 2,300, and then the club gave 2,300. So that was from potentially seafood boil fundraising, Seas Candy fundraising, things in that. Yeah, because in the past we'd give 40% of our funds raised.
It was a 50-50 split.
50-50. So 50 would go to us and 50 would go to the Seas Community Fund in the past. So
Well, I'll throw in $5 for that education.
Hey, thank you, Dr. Greg.
Greg, I just want you to know, and that's why Heck Wood is at $85 and you're at $30. He knows how the game is played, and he's a wise Rotarian, a good neighbor.
I don't know. He argued with every fine I ever gave him.
That's just Heck.
Simon,
Ken,
one correction on Ross's description.
Yes, please.
He used the word fun. I don't know how much fun it is to give you $100, Ross.
Ross doesn't get it except for the flamingo outfits. That's.
Are you sure he doesn't get it? We had an audit lately. Carrie?
That's true.
Carrie, are we looking good? Okay. I've got all the faith in the world. She won the trivia today. Anything else that you'd like to bring before the table of this awesome group of Rotarians? Bob Judavine.
Well, so this isn't super fun, but just to build on what Ross said. So Ross is secretary. So during the meetings, his role is to keep track of attendance, keep track of the various recognitions, including polio and the rest of it, and he puts them into a set of books for us. And then quarterly now, while we're meeting via Zoom, I'll go in and add those all up and bill for them. So it's, I was talking with the board yesterday at the board meeting. It's just a little bit of a different model for us in that it's sort of, when you compare to last year the funds are immediate, and now they're sort of billed in arrears. But Ross and I sort of work closely, mostly virtually. We share some spreadsheets in a Dropbox to keep track of this stuff and get you billed. So if there's something on your billing that looks awry, there's a number on the bottom. Feel free to call or email us. email me.
Yeah, it's that whole theory of like, oh, I bought a cup of coffee at the local coffee shop for $3 every day at the end of the month. It's quite a bit of money, right? And so sometimes at these club meetings when we're doing little giving here and there, and then you get that bill quarterly, it does add up. So you don't think about it when you're just giving it out at the club meeting. So thank you, everybody.
Hey, Simon, did you say $5 for everyone?
Yeah, that wasn't in the Century Club, I think.
Okay.
And with the exception of Steve, who wanted to give Big 10. So.
Right, and Greg Barkdale, who wants to give an extra 5.
All right, is anybody confused yet? Chris Broadstock.
So for the sake of efficiency, like, should you send fines in one by one day you get it, or should you wait for the quarterly invoice?
Bless your heart. I would love it if you'd wait for the quarterly invoice. For cash flow, the club is healthy. So yeah, definitely. If it's an option for you, either one check for dues, one check for fines, depending on how you manage your finances.
Although it could be
Send it in $1 at a time.
Hey, Chris, just write a second meeting and then send Bob like 50 checks that he has to process.
Oh.
And make
Well,
sure
bag
you
of
post
coins.
it.
100 checks for $1 each.
I like the coin idea.
Now, those have a way of getting lost in the mail.
I have nothing to do with this conversation, Bob. I want to keep you on his treasure as long as possible, buddy.
Are there often double invoices though? Does anybody ever get confused as to how much they owe on a quarterly basis?
Oh yeah,
Every
he
time,
sends one to
every
one
time.
email, and he has a different number he sends to another email.
I got one invoice for January 1st and one for January 10th for the same amount of money.
Pay both. You'll have a credit.
One's a statement, one's an invoice. Heck, I thought you were a financial guy. Come on.
What'd you say? I'm confused.
Exactly.
Oh.
Hey, for $5, they'll explain it to you.
Yeah, just come to my office, Heck. I'll give you a consultation.
That sounds scary.
That's $300 an hour, you bet.
The gloves are off this morning. Oh goodness, you guys really made me laugh and smile this morning. Thank you so much. Oh, anything else? Any remarks, funny jokes, fishing stories, anything you'd like to bring before the club before we part ways this morning? All right, hearing nothing, we'll proceed. Oh wait, Chris.
So you kind of touched on it. You presented some of your artwork in a recent publication. Are we going to get a Simon spotlight for your kind of art career?
I figured maybe that would be the debunking, right?
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I don't know what they have planned, but I don't know. Yeah.
We'll probably have you pose the nude and we'll all try to draw you.
That sounds fun.
On that note, please adjourn the meeting.
I think that would be more debunking the whole club instead of myself.
Hey, Bob Judavine, don't be laughing too loud.
Can you do a stick figure with face on it?
That's where it all starts. Yep, gesture lines. Super. All right, y'all. Well, I guess we'll go about our days here. Thank you so much for showing up.
Drawing.
Excuse me?
Drawing.
Oh, drawing.
We're
Goodness.
that, Don. We're doing it of Simon.
You can't get a thing by that guy, Don Jewett. Man, he is on it.
That's why I'm the sergeant of arms.
Who could win Untold Fortunes this morning or draw the craft talk ball again? Let's see. They are not here this morning. Let's see. Hey, Walt Giacomini. Hey, look at that.
All right, Walt.
Walt, buddy. Okay.
$65.
65 big ones.
For the birthday boy.
Let's see here. How about this guy? Oh man, it's the most popular this year. It's my greeter ball. Craft Talk or $25 fine. What would you like to do, Walt?
That's a no-brainer. I'll pay.
Hey, awesome. Thank you so
Well,
much.
what does that do for me? Ross,
Yep.
what does that do for me in the Century Club?
That's a good question. Does that go towards Century Club there? It does. And is he up?
Hang on.
Okay. Talk to you.
You're at 45. That would make you, I'm not high into finance,
70.
but that would be $70.
$70. Getting
And-
closer, Walt. Thank you, sir. Hot dog. I'm saying hot dog this morning. I don't know what I watched, but it's stuck in my head. Okay. Thanks, everybody. I really appreciate it. You're a fantastic bunch. I hope you have a wonderful Wednesday, wonderful rest of the week, and we'll see you soon, huh? Have a wonderful Rotary Day. This meeting is adjourned.
Everybody. See you, everybody.
Hey.